Hello everyone, this is Asim from www.onlinetechtips.com. Definitely check out the site for daily computer tips. Alright, so today's lesson is going to be on how to clear the Google search history. Now that's actually quite tricky because most people think that, it's simple, you just go to Internet Explorer or Firefox and you say delete search history, which is one way to do it, but there are actually several programs that can record search history. So I'm going to show you how we could completely remove any search history from Internet Explorer or any other program that might be recording it. So first thing off is we're going to show this in Internet Explorer the simple way. If you go to Tools in Internet Explorer, okay, you're going to click on Internet Options, and you're going to see a button here under Browsing History called Delete. So you're going to go ahead and click Delete, and you're going to go down here and say Delete All. Okay, now this is going to delete everything. It's going to delete all your browsing history, delete all the files associated with it, so that way, if anybody checks on the history, they won't see what web pages you've been to, and they won't see anything that you've typed into the Google search on Google.com. Okay, so that's how you do it in Explorer. If you want to clear it in Firefox, you go to Tools, and you're going to go to Clear Private Data. And you're going to go ahead and click Browsing History and Save Form and Search History. And you can also delete cookies, offline website data, and save passwords also. So we're going to go ahead and just click on those and say Clear Private Data now. So that's how you can get rid of it from Firefox and from Internet Explorer. Now, that is not the only way to get rid of your search history, and that's not the only place where it's recorded. If you happen to have the Google Toolbar installed, as you see I do here, if you click here, you'll see that, look, we just cleared everything out, but my search history is still here. That's because Google Toolbar actually records its own separate history. So this is if you have the Google Toolbar installed, which shows you the page rank, your bookmarks, blah 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 blah. So what you have to do there is you have to click on the little box, and you're going to have to go down, and you're going to have to click on Clear History. There, now it's gone. So if you have the Google Toolbar installed on Firefox or Internet Explorer, you're going to need to make sure you go ahead and click on the box and click Clear History. See, now there's nothing there. So that's the second way to clear your history. Now, there could be other ways of still recording. For example, let's say you're at Google, and if you scroll over to the right, you see I'm logged in. Well, if I'm logged in, I may have Google Web History enabled. So if you're logged in to Google all the time, if say you're checking your Gmail, you're going to your Google Calendar, and it just automatically logs you in, that means you might be having your web history recorded too. So if you click on My Account, and if we log in here, I'll show you quickly. There is an option if we scroll down called Web History. So let's click on Web History here and let's see what we have. So there you go. This is the web history for Asim, March 8th, blah 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 blah. There you go. None of that has been removed. So if you have web history enabled in your Google account, you're going to have to clear this also. This is another item that can record your web history. So if you're not sure if this is being recorded, make sure you click on My Account up here at the top if you're always logged in, and then check what you have in this box here, because if you have everything recorded, then it's pretty pointless. Okay, so if you want to remove these items, you can click on Remove Items, and you can now check each box off, and you can just click Remove, or you could go ahead and say Clear Entire Web History. So now this is going to clear it from Google. Now remember, this web history is stored on Google's web server, so this can be accessed from any computer. So if somebody else knows your login for your Gmail account, they can log in, click on My Account, click on Web History, and they can see all of your web history. So if you want to be careful, you better make sure you turn this off or pause it if you're browsing certain sites you don't want other people to see. So you can click pause and it'll stop it until you come back in and press resume. Okay, that's method number 3. Now there's one more method to get rid of your web search history. Now this is only if you have Google Desktop installed. That is here. If you have Google Desktop for search installed, usually you could quickly search your emails or passwords or whatever, right? But you may also notice that Google, if you're not familiar with Google Desktop, if you click Browse Timeline here, once you load, and you click Web History, again, there's more web history. So it didn't seem to help that I cleared my web history up there, but there's still web history on your Google desktop. So this is separate again from all the other things we talked about. So if you have Google Desktop installed, or if you have another search index program installed on your computer to help you quickly find programs or files or whatever, then you need to make sure that the web history is not enabled with that. If it is, you need to come in and you can delete it. So again, if you wanted to remove from Google Desktop, there's an item called Remove Events, and you can go ahead and select items you want to remove. Now this allows you to also select all, and then go ahead over here and click Remove. So you can remove all your Google search history that way. So those are the 4 places that you want to look if you want to completely remove any trace of your web history. I hope that helped, and definitely check me out again at www.online-tech-tips.com for daily tips. Thanks.